Hello, beautiful souls. Guess I'm creating some content today. So I just did a couple light language videos. You can check those out and see if there's anything in there that feels like you're called to. One is focusing on detox and helping the process of ascension, and you're experiencing detox symptoms. And the other one I just did was a third eye crown chakra, like a little bit of a clearing, activation, and attunement. Definitely different light language came through. Noticeably different. You'll see my eyes closed because it was a surprise to me and what was flowing through me or channeling through me. All right, I'm going to listen back to see what I receive from that. So it's November 30th. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. I'm just going to do a quick card pull. I'm going to use my mini tarot deck and then do a oracle kind of and again, we're just going to pull a couple of cards and see what the energy is for the collective, what you need to see today. November 30th before December 1st. Again, I don't plan on doing any of this. This is just what I'm called to. If I wasn't called to pull a few cards, I wouldn't pull cards. I don't force it. Again, we're just here to have fun, play, and create. The High Priestess card keeps coming out. I've seen it a couple times while shuffling. 1, 1, 1 on the timer. So I'm gonna leave this out for High Priestess. So I think this week keeps coming out is because we're getting upgrades, we're getting activations. Our light bodies, our light codes are waking up, being turned on more and more. I think dormant abilities and or light codes that we've coded ourselves with are waking up from slumber. So that's definitely been the High Priestess for sure, has been coming up a lot in my personal pulls, and then a few pulls for the collective, because you are the High Priestess, you are the High Priest. And again, the Divine Feminine is rising. And that doesn't have anything to do with gender. You could be a male and embody the divine feminine essence, or vice versa. It's not gender specific, okay? So, all right, source, what do we have for the collective? Anything else that we need to share here? And then we'll just, like I said, I'm not going to read from the books. We're just going to go with the High Priestess. It's the number 2 card, the 2 of Cups. The divine unions are coming in. They're going to be locked in. I think you're going to see more and more of them come back into union. If you're not already in union, if you are already in union with your divine counterpart, your divine, your soulmate, your twin soul, that your relationship is being upgraded to the 2.0 version. Again, that's if you both have been doing the healing. Okay, so, and again, that might be in resonance with you on what that means. Okay, 2 of Cups. All right, and again, that's divine unions. You'll see that. I've been hearing that for months and months now. Like I said, if you've already come into union, you're probably going to get a little bit of an upgrade with that, or you will be coming into. Again, it's not something you chase, right? When we talk about, I'll use the twin soul journey as an example. You can't chase, you can't find your twin soul. It's not how that works. It doesn't work that way, right? You have to heal and embody both the divine feminine and both the divine masculine. You come into inner union before the external can take place. The Queen of Wands energy is here. Again, I love this art. She's just sitting on her little bed and just candles, and it becomes fire and just magic. I love this energy from this card. It's one of my favorites. I have a lot in this deck, but this one's definitely this Queen of Wand energy is like one of my favorites. Okay, sorry, hair in my face. All right, we got anything else for this quick card pull? There's the 10 of Cups. Our 10 of Cups. Our 10 of Cups. Do I need to see any more? 10 of Cups. I'm gonna keep that here because I'm gonna read. Source wants me to read the book on that one. Again, I know my 10 of Cups is here. I've already manifested it. It's just it's been released in the spiritual now. We're just letting it find us here in the physical. All right, so 9 of Swords. Sorry, 7 of Swords, my bad. So again, crows might be, again, feathers. I mentioned feathers as a key code in my previous video, so the feathers might be resonant. Again, that's spirit. Okay, 7 of Swords. And again, because I'm not reading out of the book, I'm going to let you guys look into that. If you're curious, ask Suri. She'll be able to give you a pretty basic reading, and each tarot has their own interpretation of that, and some people read the energy of the cards or the art of the cards. 8 of Cups, walking away to bigger and better things. Looking off there into the distance, all right? Soul tribe, soul community, it's coming in. It's coming in. Death and rebirth, probably going through a little bit of death and rebirth, a little shadow work. Okay, transformation. Okay. Couple more, please, Source, and then I'll read the 10 of Cups. And then I'll pull a Moonology since we have our super cold moon this week, so that portal is open. So some of you that are really in tune with the lunar cycles like moi, I usually feel the lunar cycles 2 or 3 days before, and then they're really potent the day of. So 5 of Pentacles. All right, we're coming out of this 5 of Pentacle energy. I was called to say that maybe you're feeling like you're in the 5 of Pentacle energy, but I know I'm coming out of the 5 of Pentacle energy. And actually, which is interesting because there's this door here, and in the Divinely Aligned Collective Live Zeros meditation was talking about the door behind your heart as portal. Open it and walk through it. So that might resonate with some of you. All right. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to pull the 10 of Cups. I'm going to read that and get my handy dandy glasses so I can read these tiny little words. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. All right, 10 of Cups. Community, love, soulmates, harmony, in relationship and family, divine connections, heart opening and expansion and wholeness. That kind of goes with, like, again, the divine union partnership. Excuse me, soul tribe and communities coming in. I'm going to pull one of these Moonologies. So we can keep it a little short today because it's like my 4th video. So please and thank you for hanging. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I don't know why I said it like that. So thank you for hanging out with me and watching my videos, subscribing if you feel called to, like and share if you feel called to. If it resonates, if you feel like somebody in your collective might resonate. Remember, we're not here to prove anything. We're not here to chase anything. We're not here to, what's the word I want to say? Try to fix anybody. We're just here to hold and embody our true, raw, authentic selves, frequency, and energy. And done playing small and done hiding. All right. All right. Let's see here. Source, what do we have for this collective? All right. All right. Do one more. Okay. This is on the bottom of the deck, and I've seen it a few times while I was shuffling, so I'm going to show it. So believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sag. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. And I think if I looked, because I put it in my calendar, I think the new moon this month, not this month, in December is in Sag. So you can look at those and see if any of that resonates for you. So believe in your good luck. All right, what else do we have here for the collective? I'm hearing 3, so maybe 3 cards. Honor your feelings. So if you feel like you don't want to go to the party, if you don't feel like going out or doing anything, honor that. Have a rich day. Have a rest and relax and renewed day. Take a hot bath, drink some hot tea, have a hot cocoa, watch some movies, cozy up on the couch, read a book, whatever your jam is. Honor your feelings. I don't think a lot of people, especially this time of year, honor their own personal feelings. They're always trying to prove something or chase something or do the next thing or do this or do that or go to this. I can't. I quit doing that a long time ago. It's exhausting. I found out today, I didn't realize this in the live, they were talking about, I'm going to talk about this real quick before. Ouch. Sorry, bud. That hurt. We're keeping it real. The kiddo's home. He's been home because Dad's not feeling great. So I didn't realize I was a reflector, like my human design. One of the other members in the collective said they were a reflector. I'm like, oh, that kind of like instantly my soul's like, yep. I perked right up. I'm like, what's a reflector? I'd never heard of it before. So I Googled, I didn't Google. I went to ChatGPT through DuckDuckGo and I just asked, and it was like holy crap. I kept reading it and I read it again and like, I resonate with being a reflector. I resonate with being a reflector. And I'm like, so I checked my pendulum as I do to kind of just double check. I already knew. It wasn't confirming anything. I already wasn't like in resonance with, like, I already knew. I knew I was a reflector. And I think when I went to the Divinely Aligned Collective Human Design, according to my birth date and my birth time and my birthplace, it had me as a projector. But when I looked at the projector's characteristics and everything, it didn't resonate. Like it just didn't fit. Source is having fun right now since I'm talking about being a reflector and not a projector. Reflect your priorities. I'm telling you, I love it when they play. I love it. I love it. I love it when they play. I love it. I love it. Reflect your priorities, and that is last quarter moon in Aquarius. So just because of that, I am going to read from the book. I'm going to read from the book. And then I'll see if there's any little, I did write the definition in my journal. So what I did is a 1122 on the clock, even better. So what I did is I took the information, I copy and paste it in my journal, my notes journal. So I got a notes journal for this year, but I also have my journal. And sometimes, like I said, it's either just there or here or both. Because I wanted it in my physical journal, I copied and pasted it and then transcribed what I felt was important to put into my journal. And so when January starts, I'll start a whole new 2026 journal. I have not really reflected back on any of that. And yeah, so where are we at? Oh, we're doing this one. Last quarter. Reflect your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Night. Better put these on. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Last quarter, first quarter, new quarter, last quarter in Aquarius. So thanks for hanging out and listening to this quick card pull. Hopefully it resonates with somebody in their journey for today, and maybe they needed to see a little something. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Where is Aquarius? What song was that? The Aquarius song just popped in my head. The lyrics aren't really strong, so maybe someone needs to go listen to that song. It's really like I'm losing it, but you know, if you know that's Day of Aquarius, or yeah, I might have to see what I can find on there. Why can't I find this? It's like the last entry. No, second to last entry in the book. Holy crap. All right. Drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what is really important to you, and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make sure that if not, this card is a nudge to make changes so you can achieve what you want. The manifesting mix for this card. Here we have an energy that's modern and cool, and other that's rustic and real. Never the twain shall meet. The manifesting mindset for this card is once you know your priorities, it becomes possible for you to work out where to focus your attention in terms of your life and your manifesting. The manifesting magic for this card is these crystals work especially well for the sign of Aquarius. Hematite, bloodstone, orange calcite, jasper, blue apatite, and amethyst. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing vibrant pink-orange light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by you as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make the crystal grid. So what I do typically, not always, if I'm doing certain meditations, to use crystals on my crown, and down my chakra system. Sometimes I go just upper chakra, sometimes just lower chakra, sometimes I just hold 2 different types of crystals or palm stones if I'm not wearing crystals throughout the day. So your manifestation affirmation: I don't need anything, but some things I won't. I don't need anything, but some things I want. I want. So I've said this before. I don't need anything, but there are some things I want. We'll just be straight, for sure. When to manifest your magic: the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aquarius on a Saturday or Saturn's day or during Saturn's hour. The last quarter moon in Aquarius takes place when the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Aquarius. It knows that living lightly is a good thing, but still the ties that they bind. All right, there you go. There you go on that beautiful card pull, for sure. You guys have a beautiful day. Hopefully that resonates with somebody today in the collective. All right, I'll talk to you on the next one. Love you. Bye.